Aren't you tired of giving back profits to the market? You need a trading process that provides you with a leading market condition analysis so you can recognize the tops and the bottoms in your portfolio. TechniTrader has been helping traders achieve their profit targets for more than 24 years with a complete trading methodology that you won't find anywhere else. Check out the new online trading courses at technitrader.courses.
Hi everyone, today I want to talk about support and resistance, which are technical analysis terms for specific trend and chart and candlestick patterns that form on our stock charts that we use if we're technical traders to make decisions about entries and exits for short-term trading. There is a lot of money that you can make trading stocks on a short-term basis. I have many students who trade part-time or full-time and trade short-term for monthly income. This is one thing that helps separate those who are struggling middle class with the middle class group that is upper middle class and is making enough money to be financially secure and successful and have whatever it is that they want. Trading short-term is very different from long-term investing. If you're new to the stock market and you don't know a lot about stock investing or stock trading, you can be vulnerable to a lot of scams and con artists. What you want to avoid is day trading. Yes, there was a time when day trading was hugely popular among retail traders, and there are still a few companies out there trying to promote and sell it as the latest, greatest, and the best of the best and be like a pro because you day trade. But very few traders actually day trade anymore. They actually swing trade more than day trade because they're holding for a few days for higher profits. The problem with day trading is it's very hard in our modern automated marketplace during the day to actually have enough liquidity and enough momentum to actually have a profitable trade consistently. Yes, there will be times when you start out day trading and you make a little bit of money and you get all excited and then you have a whole bunch of losses and then you go back to your training company and they tell you, oh, you just need to learn this or that and then you'll be successful, and then you start again and you kind of get into this mental mindset of gambling. What we teach are trading styles that are very successful for the modern market. What you have to understand is there's a lot of training out there that is antiquated. It's for the 1990s, and the market isn't anything like it was in the 90s. There was a lot of activity. It was the first time that the retail crowd was able to trade short-term, and there was this huge surge of interest in trading stocks and in trading options. Options, too, are best done as a swing or position trade rather than a day trade. Now, there are a lot of things that are available to you because the laws require that all investors and traders be treated somewhat equally. You're not really equally treated, but the law states that. So there are a lot of times when things are available to you, but they're really not intended for you. They're intended for a specific professional or a market maker or whatever who has a specific need of a specific instrument or trading time frame or trading order or routing order or whatever that is not really relevant to what you do in short-term trading. So try to be aware of these things as you start to learn to trade. Support and resistance are a very important aspect of technical analysis. What this is a formation of candlesticks that actually move sideways rather than up or down vertically or at a steep angle of ascent. You want to get into a stock as it breaks through a support level and moves up, and you want to sell the stock as it gets near or hits resistance. Now, if you're taking classes with TechniTrader, you're going to learn that there are pro trader footprints on the chart that tell you that professionals have started to buy that stock and are expecting it to move with momentum or velocity. There are momentum runs, There are velocity runs, and they're just standard swing style runs. So there are different types of runs up or down, and different candlesticks that form in each one. What you really want to do if you want to do swing trading is look for compression patterns and very tight consolidation patterns that show that pro traders are in that stock and are starting to build up interest because they know something that has not come out on the retail side yet. And when it does, the HFTs will gap or run that stock. So they're often in the stock a couple of days before the stock actually gaps or runs up. We saw this recently in several stocks that were big name stocks that the pro traders got in and they just waited. And then HFTs and the smaller funds managers who trade very much like retail all moved the stock up for them. They didn't have to move the price up. They didn't have to do anything. This is what we teach. We teach this style of trading because it is very lucrative. It's easy. It takes a certain amount of skill and spatial pattern recognition skills, and it requires some education. But it is very consistent and reliable. And that's the key to being able to have a full-time career trading stocks or have a sufficient income that you can trade stocks either part-time or full-time, is consistency. It is not about that one big stock trade and then you have 50 other losers. That doesn't work. You want the majority of your trades to be profitable, and a very, very small number of them to not be profitable. You'll never be 100%. If anyone tells you that you will be 100% with no losses, they are lying to you, and you need to run as fast as you can away from that person because they are lying. You will always have a small percentage of losses. Even the professionals do. But what the professionals have that you don't have is a consistent track record where they consistently make profitable trades. Some are very profitable, some are moderately profitable, and some have low profitability. But the whole thing adds up to a consistent profit over the month. And you must calculate things not on a daily scale. You're not a wage earner, you're a trader. And so some days you're going to have a lot of trading to do, and there are going to be some days when you say, no, I'm going to sit this one out because there just isn't enough momentum. You have to look at the charts. You have to look at the candlestick patterns. You have to look at the support and resistance and understand overall whether there is enough energy and momentum building up that is going to move that stock. You don't want to just go into the stock market every day and try to buy and sell because it doesn't work. If you want to be very successful trading stocks, you have to face the reality that there are going to be days when you get up in the morning, you look at the market and you say, nope, not today. There is nothing worth trading because less is more in the stock market. Now your brokers and your gurus and all of the red light, green lights, and everybody else is going to be telling you that you need to be in the market all the time. They're lying to you. They need you to trade a lot because that's how they make their money. So they tell you that you have to have your money in the market all the time. Not true. Even the dark pools, even the giant funds hold money in reserve, waiting for the best opportunities. And that's why they make so much money. You lose money because you try to trade too often. Instead of selecting the optimal stock picks and the optimal entry points based on support and resistance, and the candlestick patterns which tell you that pro traders are in there ready and prepared for that stock to move because they know something you don't know. This is not a fair world. This is not a level playing ground. You have to learn how to read support and resistance and candlestick patterns and technical analysis so that you can see things that are going on before the news hits. Because if you keep waiting for the news and then react, you will never be consistently successful. Oh, sure, once in a while you'll get lucky and you'll make some money. But as you've noticed, trading has gotten a lot harder. And all those news and all the other things that you've been relying upon aren't working anymore, are they? You're struggling, and you don't know why. It's because you haven't developed the technical analysis skills, the spatial pattern recognition skills, the entry and exit skills that you need to be a successful trader in the modern automated marketplace. You can listen to every guru. You can watch every news feed. You can follow everything on your phone with your apps. But you're going to keep losing money until you develop your own trading process and have a couple of trading styles to which you apply a few strategic strategies. You've learned some strategies, and right now those strategies aren't working. How do I know this? Because I've been teaching people for over 20 years. And every time we have a market like we have right now, traders who are doing so well in the strong bull market are now losing money. And they're scrambling, and they're trading, and they're scrambling, and they're losing money, and they're trading again, and they're losing more money. And they go, well, it worked before, it's just got to work, it's just got to work. Well, you had a strong bull speculative market, and you didn't learn your skills. Now, you have to buckle down. You have to learn the skills that you should have learned before, because if you had, you'd have made a whole lot more money than you did. And you would now be very set and ready to trade this market. Now you have to go and do your homework. If you have no experience, we have a course for you. If you're a beginner and only have less than a year or so of experience, we have a course for you. If you have some experience, but you're still struggling and you have whipsaw trades and you're not figuring out why your strategies aren't working, we have a course just for you. And for those of you who have been trading for quite a while and are still struggling, or you really want to make it a full-time career, we have an elite course for our elite traders. This is a special course for people who've been trading for a number of years. And it includes information that you'll be astounded, you'll be flabbergasted that you've been trading all this time and you didn't know this stuff. Because we teach things no other company teaches. We teach you what's going on inside the market that is hidden from the retail crowd deliberately. They don't want you to know this because you would become more successful and you wouldn't need them. You would be able to trade on your own successfully and have a very high income. And you wouldn't need the gurus and the recommendation services and the news feeds and all the other things that you buy and spend money on that is frivolous waste of your precious money. You could do it on your own. Isn't that an amazing concept? That you would be self-reliant, self-sufficient, and you would make very high income, and you wouldn't need all these gurus and apps and recommendation services and strategies and all the other stuff that doesn't work. So, when you're ready to get serious about your trading and start making some real serious money and really become successful in the stock market, you need to come to TechniTrader, check out all of our sites, see if our training is right for you, then go to our course pages, select the course that is right for your level of experience, and if you don't know, give us a call. Talk to us because we offer a variety of different options that you can have, and we custom tailor our courses to each individual student. Each student is unique. Each student is treated as an individual. That's what separates us from all other courses. Every other course, it's a cookie cutter regime, and everybody is told exactly the same thing, is told how to trade exactly the same way. And the HFTs love it because they can exploit and manipulate and control and front run your trades all day long. Support and resistance are a critical factor that you must understand. Support and resistance changes in the different market structures and the different market conditions. There are 6 different market conditions. Do you know what they are? You know uptrend and downtrend, and you might know some sideways. But you don't know the market conditions because trend is not a condition. A condition is who is controlling price at that time, how are they controlling price, And what does it mean for near-term price action when they do control price? We have a trading range market condition right now, and it requires high skill to be able to succeed at trading stocks in a trading range market condition. Most of the stocks are stuck in some form of sideways action. You may get lucky once in a while and have a run, but you're not consistently profitable. If you were, you'd be so busy trading, you wouldn't be listening to this radio show. So come to our website, check out our outlines and our courses. Take the time and give yourself the luxury of time and commitment to the rest of your life of trading. You don't want to look back in 5 or 10 or 15 or 20 years and go, gosh darn, I wished I had taken that course years ago. You can't do this on your own. Trading is not a do-it-yourself project. You need the guidance of a professional who has been teaching for many, many years and has many successful students. Support and resistance isn't always the same. It varies, and it's important for you to learn this. So come visit our website, and then if you think that we're right for you, then give us a call and talk about how we can help you become a consistently successful trader, either part-time or full-time. I'm Martha Stokes, and that's our radio show for this week.
There's so much emotionally charged hype out there designed to sell newspapers and advertising rather than inform investors and traders. Want entertainment? Buy a newspaper or magazine or turn on the news. Want investment and trading concepts explained? Look to TechniTrader. TechniTrader is the gold standard in trading and investing education taught by experienced and accredited professionals. Don't learn to trade from fad-chasing day traders, and certainly don't think you can grow your portfolio by attending a weekend seminar or watching a free video online. Success in the financial markets is attainable, but like any high-paying profession, it requires the proper education to achieve consistent success. Join those happy few who've taken their investing and trading seriously. Call 888-846-5577 or visit technitrader.com.